Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is a Q&A, and I did a Q&A like maybe 4 months ago, something like that. But first of all, I don't like how I looked back then. I mean, it's only been 4 months, but I had like bangs, and just looking back at the video, I didn't set it up well, and I just want to redo it. And plus I have new questions. So I put up a story. You probably can't even, I don't think you can see it that well, but I'll put a screenshot up right here. I put a story and I said, "Hi guys, I'm doing a Q&A for my YouTube channel, so please spam any questions you have," and it can be literally any questions about me, my editing, my life, school, and just anything they can come up with. So we're gonna be answering these questions, and yeah. And it is kind of like, it's not like a rushed video, but I'm going to a family event today, so it kind of is rushed. I'm in the middle of getting ready, but I don't know. I'm gonna wear this, except I'm probably gonna change because I also have shorts on, and I don't really want to wear that because it's cold. So okay, so to start off, my friend Soph, she asked what my grades / GPA are right now. So my GPA is a 2.8, and my grades are, I have a C in geometry and the rest are B's, and I have 1 A, and I think that's in, I'm trying to remember what that was in, but I think it was English. Let me go check actually. I have a C in geometry, a B in English, an A in painting, a B in principles of human services, a B in integrated chemistry and physics, and then a B in world history. And then my last period, is ingenuity, which is basically like an online course I have to make up for biology, because last year and the year before I was in online school, so I didn't take biology because they didn't give me it. So that's my grades and my GPA. And then how long have I been editing? That was also asked by Soph. I've been editing since 2022, so, but I didn't put much effort in, first of all, and second of all, I wasn't like into it. I feel like I was just doing it because everybody else was at the time. And okay, so the fan pages I had my first ever fan page. I'm trying to remember, honestly, I think it was Harry Potter. I had like 3 accounts for Harry Potter. I feel like I did way more fan pages, but I can't even remember. And then my first actual like fan page that I put effort into was the triplets, which that was rough. It was only on TikTok. It wasn't on Instagram. I think it was like Dernelios 2, and that was literally it. And then I didn't do that good. And then I was a Jake and Johnny mixed with Sam and Colby fan page, and then now I'm just the triplets. Oh, and I did have a Billie Eilish one, but that did not last. I could not edit, and I still kind of can't edit, but I still do it anyways because it's fun. So that's that. And then next, my friend Annabelle, she asked if I was the only person on earth, what would I do? Honestly, I'd freak out. I would literally freak out. Because, like, what are you supposed to do? There's nobody to talk to. I would literally get so bored. Like, if I was the only person on earth, I don't know, I would probably just, like, I'm trying to think. I would probably just go into every store and just eat whatever I want. And then, literally, I don't know, I would just roam around and do whatever I want, you know? Like, I wouldn't steal, because technically if there's nobody to even like give money to, then you're not stealing, you know? And you're the only person. So everything is free, you know? I'd probably travel, but you know, I would learn how to fly. And then I'm gonna travel around the world. But I don't know how I'm gonna learn to fly, but you know what? It's okay. Advice about anything? Advice about anything? Okay, my friend Tur asked this, and honestly, I'm trying to like be inspirational, so give me a second. Okay, I would say don't surround yourself around like negative people, Oh my god, I don't know if that got on camera or not, but that was a loud thump. Anyways, I think somebody fell in the shower or something. I should probably go check on them. It's okay. They sound fine. Advice about anything. Don't surround yourself around negative people because you can pick up on that mindset. And also, like, if they start pressuring you about stuff, you might get pressured into it and start to do it.
Everyone okay up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, also I would say, like, if you need help, like mental health or like literally anything, get the help that you need, because the longer that you wait, the worse it's gonna get. I feel like just, like, you know, ask for help when you need it. And yeah, I feel like I have so much advice I could give, but right now, like, my mind's kind of blank. The next question is, when did you first start watching the triplets and why? Oh, I love this question. I love this question. Okay, so when did I first start watching the triplets was like 2022. Oh my god, that was like 2020. No, it was 2022. And the reason why is because I saw a clip on TikTok and it was like them just yelling at each other, and I was just like watching it and I started laughing really hard, and then they started coming up on my For You page more and more, and then I was like, okay, so I started following them, and then I was like, okay, let me check out the YouTube channel next, and then I did. Best decision of my life. Why did I say decision like that? Best decision of my life, like, seriously. And I feel like from the start I was a Matt girl, because he was like, I feel like he's still vocal about his anxiety, but he used to be so like vocal. I mean, he still is, but it's just like, back then I was like, oh my god, like, I relate to him like a lot. I relate to them all, just in different ways. But back then I was like, I was obsessed with Matt, and I still am. I'm obsessed with all of them. Anyways, next question is, what are my life goals? That's kind of hard. I feel like my life goals, like, that could change. Why did I turn my phone off? Anyways, that could change, like, but right now, my life goals, okay, number one, meet the triplets. I would say get noticed by them, but I have been noticed by all of them except for Chris. Nick viewed my story, and Matt, he replied to my snap. Well, not my snap, but he, like, on a snap story, he did a send it, and I put, like, oh, thank you for helping with my anxiety. Like, I wrote a whole thing, and he replied to it. I remember I literally ran to my mom screaming and crying, and she thought I was dying. Ooh, that all rhymed. Also, that probably sounds really dramatic, but just, I don't know, I was literally screaming. Not in like a deaf way, but like obviously excited. And my other life goals are, like, I want to be a baker. I do want to be a YouTuber, but I feel like it's gonna be really, really hard to grow. And with my anxiety, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can't do it. Okay, that's no negativity. I can do it, but I feel like it's just like really hard to grow, you know. But I definitely want to be a baker. I want to, like, I don't know. Growing up, I always want to do a lot of stuff. Like, I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to sing. But with my anxiety, I feel like that's, like, not possible. Like, I mean, it is possible. Like, I could do it. But I feel like it'd just be really stressful. Anyways, so next, somebody just said hi. So, hi. Next is M. I already answered this question. It was, when did you start watching the triplets? 2022. Okay, next is M. Favorite Harry Potter movie? Oh my god. Girl, I've been obsessed with Harry Potter since I was like 9 years old. I remember when I first watched it, I was 9 years old, and I was pretty scared, honestly, because the snake, that scared the life out of me, and the freaking Dementors. But my favorite Harry Potter movie is probably The Prisoner of Azkaban, because I just love the vibes of it, and like just the whole, like, I mean, the whole saga is really good, but that's definitely my favorite Harry Potter movie. And then M asked for my opinions on her. first of all, you're literally so sweet. I love you so much. And like, I feel like we definitely need to talk more. Like, we barely talk. Well, we do talk, but like, I don't know. I kind of love how we can just like talk and like still be energetic even after like a week of not talking. I love those type of friendships, honestly. My favorite part of the day is after school, which is like 3 p.m. to like 4 p.m. because I just fall right asleep. Like, if I'm being really honest. Okay, so as soon as I get home, I sleep for like 5 hours at most. And then I wake up for dinner, and then it's like, I don't know, sometimes I don't even wake up for dinner, but my favorite part of the day is like the afternoon or nighttime. That's just mostly because of sleep. And then my favorite subject in school. Okay, this is weird. I feel like, I don't even know, because I was gonna say world history, but the thing is, I don't know if I like history itself, but I feel like the teacher I have, she makes it fun. So that's why I love that subject. I would probably say world history because just the teacher makes it fun for me. And I don't know, I feel like it's different from all the other history classes I've took before. So I kind of just like, I don't know, I love it. Somebody asked me for my favorite person to edit, and that would be Matt Sternilio. Duh. No, but like the triplets in general, but Matt was probably my favorite to edit because he just like, I don't know, I relate to him a lot, and yeah. Somebody asked me my MBTI. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably did not pronounce that right, but I think it's an INFP. I can't remember. I had it in my bio like a while ago, but I haven't took the test in a while, so I can't remember, but it had to do something with me being an introvert, because I remember I was like, that makes sense. Night or day? Night, because I love sleep. That's as simple as it gets. My favorite style of clothing. Okay, I don't know how to like answer this question, to be honest. I really don't. But like, I really love like skirts like that. Okay, I don't like wearing it in public necessarily because nowadays there's like creeps and stuff, you know, sadly. But I literally love wearing like skirts and like just like a bunch of like cute like pink stuff. I could put some images if I remember. But like that just suits me a lot and I love it. And then I also like, I don't know, I don't dress grunge and stuff, but that is really cute. Somebody asked me dogs or cats. Cats, of course. Somebody also asked, do you have any pets? And I have 2 cats. My favorite singer is Billie Eilish, Cigarettes After Sex, and Hypen, Clairo, Radiohead. I'm trying to remember. I have like a lot of favorite singers, so I can't like, I don't know. What's my favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is probably sleep and edit. I love editing. I love baking. I love sleeping. I'm trying to like think of anything else that I could come up with. That's literally like my top 3 things to do. My friend Safi put a picture of Quinn. I don't think you guys can see it, but she put that. Aiden, he asked what my craziest story is. My craziest story, I don't have like too much crazy stories, but I do remember, this isn't like crazy, it's just kind of like random, I guess. But I remember me and my friends, this was in like 7th grade. I remember me and my friends snuck out and we went to, like, we just walked around because our neighborhoods were close by, and then there's like a area where there's like a Target, there's like a McDonald's, a dollar store, just like random, you know, it's like a mini shopping center, I guess. And we were like walking around and there's like a gas station and there was a cop car and we all kind of like freaked out, and I remember we hid behind a fence, and it wasn't even like, coming for us or anything. We just hid behind a fence just because there was a cop car. And I still remember, like, we ran, and I was like, I was freaking out inside my head because I was like, at the same time while we were running, because we're just like kids out. But that's exactly why we hid, because we were kids just outside at like 12 in the morning, just walking around. And like, obviously we didn't want to be stopped and be like, where are you guys supposed to be? Like, you know? I don't know, I guess we were like, I don't know. 7th grade was kind of, I feel like all my stories that I would have to tell would be about 7th grade because I was a whole different person. Like, that was insane. That was really insane. I have a little bit more questions and then that'll be it. So, hold on. Okay, next is what interests am I passionate about? And I feel like I've pretty much already answered this, like, but baking, I really want to get better at baking because it's just something, it kind of calms me. I don't know why, but it kind of just like calms me down. And it's also just like fun to do in general. I love baking. But yeah, I feel like that's like my number one like interest. And I do like drawing, it's just that I'm not good at it. And then also journaling. That really helps me with my anxiety and just like calming down in general. And it's also something to do. So I'd say those are my interests. Okay, next was what was my first ever Halloween costume? I was a cat. I was low-key so cute. Like, I think that started my obsession for cats, guys. No, obviously I was like not conscious in the head, so, but I think I was like, I don't know what age I was, but I was obviously like really little. I'll try to put a picture like right here or something. But that was my Halloween costume, so. Bro, somebody just asked me what my favorite triplet is, and that is like, that's a really hard question. That's a really, really, really hard question. So obviously I love all of the triplets, like, duh, obviously. But okay, if I had to pick, it'd be like a tie, not a tie, but like, I don't know. Chris and Matt are like they're like who I relate to the most. But I feel like I'd probably have to pick Matt because I really relate to him, like, a lot. So I feel like, well, I don't know, no, I can't even answer this. Next question. Okay, next is what's my favorite compliment that I've gotten? There is so much. There is literally so much. So, first of all, somebody told me that I look like Maddie Phillip. I don't know how to say her last name, but I'm gonna put a picture of her on the screen. And I've gotten told that like maybe like 6 times. And my own brother, I showed him my story and he said, "Is that you?" He thought that was me. And it was a picture of Maddie. And I was like, hello? Like, you think that I'm her? Like, you think that I'm her? Like, sometimes I don't even see I don't see how we look alike. But then my friends tell me that we look alike and I'm like, huh? So that's one. And then somebody told me that every time they see Matt, they think of me. Like, just say, want to get married. Just say. And then the last compliment that is like one of my favorites is, Safi told me that I look like one of the people that she learns in history class, like the princesses that can like speak to animals and stuff. Like, that is so cute. That is so cute. So those are like my favorite compliments that I've gotten. Next I got asked what my skincare is, so I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So this is the toner I use. Can you even see? I don't think you can see. This is the toner that I use, and then this is the cleanser that I use. This is all, by the way, this is all Japan Sakura. It's like a set that I got. And then next, this is the serum, and then the essence cream, and then the eye cream. Ooh. Those are like my skincare like steps, and then these are just extra. So this is an extra cleanser that sometimes, like, if I don't feel like using that one, I can use this one. it's also easier because it's like a scrub, so you just like, you know, go like that. And then this is a rice toner. So again, if I don't feel like using that toner, I can use this one. As you can see, I've only used it like twice. It's not like that it's bad. It's just that I usually use the set like together, you know? So that's my skincare routine. Okay, so those are all of the questions. So thank you so much for watching, and first of all, thank you for everybody who sent me in questions and stuff. I know this was kind of like last minute, but I just wanted to post a video because I haven't posted in like a while, and yeah. So I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoy your day or night, and remember to stay positive, and love you guys.